today's video, I'm going to be making strawberry ice cream with this Dulcians, I think that's how you pronounce it, freeze-dried strawberry powder. So this is really good for like smoothies, just shakes. You can just throw it on yogurt. You can bake with it too. And it's actually really good for stuff like ice cream. You can make, Rice Krispie treats, things that you don't want the strawberry water content in. Today we're going to be making ice cream, and because we're using dried fruit, it'll stay nice and creamy versus getting icy when you have a lot of, like if you just blended the fruit. So I have 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. And then you can use 2 cups of milk or 2 cups of half and half. I just have unsweetened organic almond milk from Costco. So we're gonna use that and that'll work too. Okay, and then it's totally up to you. You can use about half a cup to 1 whole cup of sugar. Totally up to you though. I'm gonna do, I think, 3/4 cup and then taste it. Last time I did it with half a cup and it tasted fine too. It could be a little sweeter like for kids, but okay, and then you want to make sure all the sugar dissolves, so I just use a whisk. And I like this Kirkland vanilla. I use about 1.5 teaspoons. I don't even measure. That was kind of a lot. Okay. And then I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of this strawberry powder. And if you look at it, you can see the seeds. You can see that it's real ground up strawberries. And this is what it looks like. So you just pretty much have to whisk it in, and it kind of rehydrates itself and turns a really nice pink color. But like not an artificial pink, you know? And it has like the little seeds, so it looks and tastes like real strawberries. So I use this Cuisinart 2-quart frozen yogurt ice cream maker, and the bowl is in the freezer, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that now. It's really important to keep that in the freezer until the very last minute, and also to make sure all your ingredients that you're using are cold, which they're milk. So, this one could be room temp. So you want to have this in the fridge, so everything's as cold as possible. Okay, so here's a bowl straight from the freezer. You always have to put it in the freezer the night before or 24 hours before, or it won't get totally frozen and frozen enough to make the ice cream. So I put in the churner and the cover. You can see mine is very well used. It's lasted at least 8 years. Yeah, I'm thinking when my younger son was born. So this is what the strawberry mixture looks like. It's nice and pink. At this point you can taste it. And see if it's sweet enough for you, if you want to add more strawberry. That's good. And definitely sweet enough with 3/4 cup sugar for me. So now we're just going to turn on the ice cream maker and pour it in. And then now I just put a clean dish towel over the top so nothing falls in. It keeps the kind of like the cold air in there. And I set a timer for 20 minutes and it should be done. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes. And this is what it looks like inside. You can see. Okay. So now the fun part, we're just gonna scoop it out into, I have this like 2-quart freezer-proof kind of container. You can use any kind of container you want though. And look how nice and creamy it is. So you can eat it straight out of the freezer bowl, but I usually let it sit in the freezer for a couple hours, or yeah, maybe a few hours, just to like get it a little bit more frozen. And just a note, like homemade ice cream tends to melt quicker than store-bought, so just something to keep in mind when you're serving it later on. And it's so good because you know what's in this ice cream. There's no preservatives, there's no red 40, there's no artificial flavors. It was just cream, sugar, vanilla, and dried strawberries. Okay, so it makes almost 2 quarts of ice cream. So I'm just gonna close this up and put this in the freezer. And this ice cream maker, it's hard to get the bottom part out, but no worries. I have 2 taste testers ready to get a plastic spoon and scoop it out. So thanks for watching, and I hope you try that freeze-dried strawberry powder. Super easy, you can make strawberry ice cream anytime. You don't have to wait till your strawberries are perfectly ripe and macerate them or blend them. Just add the powder in.